please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live.
Hey everybody. Last night we got the news we've been waiting for so long, so many months now. Hockey is back. The NHL is returning with training camp starting this coming week and games starting August 1st. So hockey is back. The players and league have both ratified the return to play protocols as well as a new CBA which runs through 2025-26, meaning we got a long stretch here coming up with labor peace between the players and the league, and that's something that we haven't seen a lot of in the NHL. Obviously, 2005, the entire season was lost. In 2013, 2012, 2013, another good chunk of season was lost that year because of disputes between the league and the Players Association. But I'll tell you what, the league and the players worked together so well during this entire process. It never at any time felt contentious or felt like there was fighting going on. Obviously, there were things that needed to be discussed and there were concerns on both sides and there were, conversations that needed to be had, but it never felt like there was a war brewing between the players in the league or anything like that, like we saw in baseball. I think both the league and the Players Association did an incredible job through this process, and I think you see that almost 80% of the players, when it came down to the final NHLPA vote, almost 80% of the players voted in favor of this. That is a large majority. So I think it's really good for everybody involved. Obviously, it's great for us fans that we're getting hockey back. We're actually going to get to watch games again here very soon in the next few weeks. The league gets labor peace. Players get a lot of things on their side as well. It's great. It's awesome news, and it's really the best news we've gotten hockey-wise really since this whole thing started. So another thing that came out that is also pretty awesome is the schedule for the play-in round. So obviously, the play-in rounds are the round robin and play-in rounds are happening first, and then we go into the normal 16-team playoffs after that, beginning on August 11th. But the schedule for the first part is out. So this is August 1st through August 10th. And let me pull it up here. And this is the schedule, guys. So obviously, we've got 5 games. The first couple days, we've got 5 games. And then the rest of the time, it's 6 games a day. We know that the start times are going to be like noon, 2, 4, 6 or 6:30, 8 and 10:30. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but there's going to be afternoon games. There's going to be night games. Everything's staggered, so the games some of the games will cross over a little bit between the East and the West, but they're never 2 games starting at the same time. So obviously that helps a ton for viewing experience and for television. You're gonna be able to watch really all the games. There'll be a little bit of crossover between some of them, but you will get to see pretty much at least some of every game if you want to, because they're never gonna be on at exactly the same time, which is fantastic news. So August 1st, when everything starts, there are no round-robin games on August 1st, but 5 play-in series start. We've got Carolina and the Rangers, Islanders and Panthers, Penguins and Canadiens all in the East. And then in the West, we have Oilers, Blackhawks, and Flames, Jets. That will be an incredible series. August 2nd, the play-in or the round-robin start. We're going to have Philadelphia versus Boston and in the East, and St. Louis versus Colorado in the West. And then for play-ins, you've got Columbus and Toronto starting up. You've got Arizona versus Nashville starting up, and Minnesota versus Vancouver starting up. Then the third, Tampa Bay and Washington is your round-robin game in the East. Your round-robin game in the West is Dallas versus Vegas. And then for play-ins, it's Game 2 between the Rangers and Hurricanes, Game 2 between the Canadiens and Penguins. Chicago and Edmonton will play their game 2, and Winnipeg and Calgary will play their game 2. August 4th, we're back to no round robins. Everyone gets the day off from the round robin teams. But we've got a huge day of play-ins with game 2 between the Maple Leafs and Blue Jackets, game 3 between the Rangers and Hurricanes. That will be a back-to-back situation, games 2 and 3. Game 2 between the Panthers and Islanders. Game 2 between the Coyotes and Predators. Game 2 between the Wild and Canucks. Game 3, second half of a back-to-back situation between the Flames and the Jets. 5th, we're back to round-robin games where the Lightning will play the Bruins and the Avalanche will play the Dallas Stars. Game 3 between the Islanders and Panthers. Game 3 between the Penguins and Canadiens. Game 3, back-to-back situation between the Coyotes and Predators. Game 3 between the Blackhawks and Oilers also that day. So huge day there. August 6th, Capitals and Flyers play in the round robin, and Vegas and St. Louis plays in the round robin. And then we have game 3 between the Maple Leafs and Blue Jackets. Game 4, if necessary. Now we're getting into if necessary games. Obviously, they're 5-game series. If a team wins it in 3, then these games 4 and 5 won't be necessary. But game 4 of Canes and Rangers, if they need it. Game 3 between the Canucks and Wild, and then game 4 between the Flames and Jets, if needed. August 7th, we've got no round robin again, but we've got game 4 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and Columbus Blue Jackets, if needed. Game 4 between the Islanders and Panthers. Game 4 between the Penguins and Canadiens. Game 4 between the Predators and Coyotes. Game 4 between the Oilers and Blackhawks. And Game 4 between the Canucks and Wild, all obviously if necessary. August 8th, Bruins and Capitals in the round-robin matchup. In the East, round-robin matchup in the West is Vegas versus Colorado. Really cool matchup there. And then that will be, if necessary, the Rangers and Hurricanes series will finish out that day if it goes the full 5 games. The also Canadiens and Penguins series will finish out that day if it goes the full 5 games, as well as the Oilers and Blackhawks and Jets and Flames. So, if those series do go the full length, they'll be all finishing up on the 8th. And then the 9th, the last day of this first set of the first play-in round and round robin, we have the Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay in the East, Dallas versus St. Louis in the West, and all the other series, if they haven't finished up yet, Columbus and Toronto, Islanders and Panthers, Coyotes and Predators, Wild and Canucks, all will finish up if they go the full 5 games that day. And then August 10th is a day off. Nobody will be playing on August 10th. And then the, full 16-team official, they'll go to the next round of actual playoffs, not the qualifying round, but the actual regular 16-team playoffs begin on August 11th, and then the league goes from there. So, obviously, really, really awesome. I mean, it's going to be hockey all day, every day, starting at noontime in the East, and then just going all day straight through till the 10 or 10:30 game at night. It's going to be really, really awesome. It's going to be so much hockey in such a short amount of time. Those first 10 days are going to be absolutely insane. I guess 9 because day 10 is an off day, but those first 9 days are going to be absolutely insane, and they're going to be finishing up an entire round robin, and an entire basically round of playoffs with the play-ins in a 9-day stretch. Obviously, it's best of 5, not best of 7, but it's going to be a lot of hockey in a very short time, and I cannot wait for it. So, obviously, I am so excited. I cannot wait to be streaming games again. I can't wait to be doing videos and just reporting on everything that's going on. And once things really start back up, and I've got a lot of big things coming on this channel. I've spent the last 4 or 5 months just hoping that we get playoffs this year. because that obviously if they were just straight up canceled and we just didn't get anything, that was going to be a pretty big letdown, and that would certainly be tough on this channel. I mean, I've got so much stuff that I'm just getting going. I'm getting ready for playoffs. The whole experience during streams is going to be upgraded. It's just it's going to be sick, and I cannot wait. And I'm so excited about this. So, yeah, that it's really, really awesome, and I am so happy that hockey is back. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel, donation link, Patreon, and merch are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.